Good afternoon, everybody. This is your host for Tiffany's Community Spotlight at Home and Cooking with Tiffany, Tiffany DuBois-Morales. Now, it is Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day, as of the release of this video. So, for tonight's dinner, we are going to go ahead and do marinated and dry rubbed roasted veal loin chops, courtesy of Gianta's Prime Shop, and a Indian / West African style eggplant caponata. So sit back, relax, and we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So what we have with us right now is our marinated veal loin chops, which I have seasoned with a bunch of spices from my regular spice purveyors, the Head Nut, also at Reading Terminal Market. As you can hear, they're already getting a good sear to them, and they are going to get roasted for a solid 3 minutes in our oven, because I have it set at 400 degrees. Now, a couple of notes about veal loin chops, or just veal in general. It is a very tender cut of meat. It takes extremely well to aggressive seasoning, and it does not take long to cook. Contrary to what my husband says, does not take a long time to cook. And you want to make sure that you rest your proteins accordingly before heading off to work and everything else. For the spice rub, we went ahead and did black peppercorn. We did Ethiopian bear, regular curry, chopped and garam masala, harissa, Indian turmeric, za'atar spice, cumin seeds, and parsley. We have gone ahead and seared our veal chops on one side. Need to go and get the other side seared. In a moment, I'll get started on our eggplant caponata and tell you a little bit more about today's dishes. So we'll be back. All right, everybody, we are back. Now, our veal loins have gotten a really good exterior sear on both sides. And now what we are going to do is transfer them into our glass container. Fill the bottom with a little bit of water and roast uncovered for the next 15 minutes. We're going to turn our Dutch oven to low and add in some white wine vinegar to let everything kind of get coated. And keep it on low for a few minutes while I chop up everything that we need to throw in for our caponata. So we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. So I've gone ahead and chopped everything up that we are going to be using for our Indian and West African style eggplant caponata. Now, as you are all very much aware, I have been on a nice little weight loss journey with the hubby, and I've made eggplant caponata multitudes of times for you all. Your traditional ingredients include things like garlic, tomatoes, celery, the eggplant itself, along with onions, and then it all gets tossed into a herb mix of parsley, basil, and mint, because I like to do it Sicilian style. So I include that, and then you have, traditionally black peppercorn, red pepper flake, rosemary, oregano, and it's all super, super delicious. And you incorporate, your white wine vinegar or any kind of vinegar based liquid for your caponata. In our case, I like to experiment with different versions and cuisines. So this is a Sicilian, Indian, and kind of more like West African or Moroccan style caponata. So I have gone ahead and added in extra ingredients like the serrano hot peppers and done a non-traditional version of our spice rubs, which, as a reminder, and thank you very much to all of the guys at the Iovine Brothers Produce Shop, which you can also find at Reading Terminal Market. We're always having a spectacular selection of ingredients available for everybody to, use and have. Now, I'm throwing in all of our ingredients very quickly right now because the husband doesn't think this will be done in time to pack and get ready for work. So that's why I went with a much rougher chop on our ingredients. And, we'll have this cooked down, mixed, and incorporated momentarily. But we'll be back. Hi, everybody. We are back. So, our eggplant caponata is cooking down and away in our Dutch oven, and our 15-minute timeline for those beautiful veal loin chops is finally done. So I'm going to pull these babies out and take a look at how beautiful they look. Now, important notes. Like I said previously, you want to rest your proteins. you want to rest your proteins to ensure that they are, edible and maintain their juicy integrity. So we have room over. Cover. And as soon as the caponata is finished, which will probably only be another, 5 to 10 minutes, we'll have our finished product ready to serve. So we will be back. All right, everybody, we are back. And as you can see, we have very little liquid left for our eggplant caponata. Now, as you can see, the eggplants themselves are still nice and chewy. The celery is beautifully softened. The onions are very nicely caramelized, and our tomatoes are beautifully done. Now, I'm going to do one seasoning, which, as a reminder, we have our black peppercorn, our Ethiopian bear, our curry, chaat masala, garam masala, harissa, Indian turmeric, za'atar spice, cumin seeds, and parsley. I wish you guys could smell how amazing this is. Now, as soon as this cools, it is going to be a beautiful, balanced marriage of heat, earthiness, spice, and just very simply done cooking. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and throw in our herbs, because I love how vibrant the colors are. Once you add in your herbs at the end of the dish, which is a very traditional touch, I want to take a moment again to thank all the peeps over at Iovine Brothers for always having fantastic produce. My buds at Head Nut at Reading Terminal Market, Gianta's Prime Shop, also at Reading Terminal Market for my beautifully cooked veal loin chops, and Whole Foods Market for, as always, the sliced garlic that I incorporated into this dish. Hope you all have a great Memorial Day, and I will see you guys all another time. Bye.